Hey, hey, hey. What's up? Hey, Max. Hey, Stasha. And everyone else. Yeah, sadness turned out to be really good one and beautiful. I think my top is sadness, happiness, and anger. Let's see how it goes for fear and disgust. We still have a poll going on with to vote for the next one. I still don't know which one is the one that we are going to work today. We will check that in just a few seconds. Let me put the music a little bit lower. Hey, Michael99, what's up? I'm opening all the softwares that we will need for the stream. Character Creator takes a lot of time to open. My cats are playing. I hope you can hear them. Okay, let's start. Oops, wrong one. Okay, now you can see. So before we start, let's check the last tutorial. I released a new tutorial yesterday, I think. So this is the new tutorial, in case that you want to see. I'm going to make a series of tutorials about Vellum for abstract and motion graphics animations. This is the first one, really simple. And during the recording for the tutorial, I made a really nice image, and I turned that into a wallpaper. Really love this image. Pretty cool. You can see it as my wallpaper. Pretty cool. And now let's go and start our work with space emotions. So let me go. Put down a little bit the music. Let me go to Instagram and check. Can I check my stories here to see which one will work? Let's go with, oops, can I vote here? Okay, so Fear won the vote. Pretty cool. Oh, a lot of people want to see Fear. So let's start with that one. And then the only one left is Disgust. That will be tricky to do. But today let's start with the Fear. Cool. So before we start, let's see and try to find a nice pose and prepare our folders. So let's go to emotions, and the fourth will be Fear. Okay, let's go CC3. And let me search on Google for poses for our Fear, and let's try to find a nice one that you can see Fear as a pose. Which one do you think it's the best? Really enjoy this one. Or this. I'm afraid this one looks like the character is being attacked and not fear. Let's see another one. Fear and sadness, the poses can be really similar. Something like that. So we are trying to find a nice pose that resembles fear, scare, aware, and think. I think this one, mix between these two. I think that looks good. Okay, so let's go with that one. Something similar to this. So let's go to character creator. This time I want I want to go with a man. We've used female for two of them, for happiness and sad. Now let's go with the male one. So let's go. Okay. Let's put some underwear. Oops, where is it? Let's go. Okay. So YouTube won't ban my video. Okay, let me check again the pose. Okay, let's try to make that in character creator. That's F. Let's try and find a pose close to that one. It will be tricky. If you have any questions about the workflow, let me know in the chat and let me know what you think. I think this one is close enough to start working. Okay. cool. So now let's edit the face. Let's go with a fear one. Okay, that's cool, because we won't see that much of the face, but it's nice to have a little bit of expression. And now let's edit the pose. Okay, and this will be a little bit tricky. So let me see that we need some type of arc, like there is an S here. So let's try and move this. Can I link this? Pinning move. And this one, let's rotate this a bit. Okay. And let's move this up. Okay. We rotate this a bit. Oops. Oh my god. Let me save the project before it crashes. Let's go with here, Kevin. And let's rotate this one. And let's close the hand. Let's go with something like this for the left hand. Okay, that looks cool. And now I just want to push a little bit down this hand. And let's take off the hand from the head because it is intersecting the head and that looks bad. What do you guys think about this pose? Do you think it looks fair? Maybe rotate this a bit like this. Don't really like this end like this. Maybe let's relax a little bit. Let's try and find a nice hand. Okay, and we need to bring, when I rotate this, need to bring the hand a little bit closer to the face. Hey Jonah, Tobias. This is Character Creator. It's similar to Daz, okay, but it's a paid version. And I've already talked in other streams, but this software, I feel like it's more professional and with better models than DAS. Let me try. Let me check the chats because my multi-stream is trolling me. Okay. Let's see this pose. Okay, that looks cool. Don't really like the hand, so let's try and find another one. Okay. Hey Raul, welcome back. I don't think it is free, Jonah. I think it's you have to pay for the base version, and then the main problem about this software is that you need a lot of like add-ons or packages to have the best models and really cool realistic skin, and you have to pay a little bit. In my opinion, is too much for what you have. But if you need to create a lot of characters, this is a really good one, and then you can use on Houdini or iClone to animate the characters. The rigging is really good, so yeah, you have to pay a little bit to have this software, but it's worth it if you create a lot of characters. If you just need to create one character once in a while, or you don't need these realistic characters, you can go with Daz. Daz is free and this one is not. So it's up to you, but you should try it and feel the software, if you like it or not. It has a trial version. Yeah. I bought it on I think it was Black Friday or was summer promotions, that I got like half of the price with a lot of plugins like Headshot. Headshot, I can put a photo of someone and it will create a face really close to that photo, that image. And I have the skin gen add-on to have realistic skins and everything else. So it's a really good if you need to create a lot of characters, and it's something that you are missing on your pipeline. Okay, let's save this one and let's export this. We have to do a few things before. I was forgetting about that. We need to hide the eyelashes because that will be a problem. So let's go element. Let me change to the mouse. And let's try and hide these. Okay, hide. Hide. And let's hide the other ones. Okay, so now I don't have eyelashes. Okay, because when we are going to scatter points, the eyelashes will be a problem. And we need to delete that underwear. So let's go to the scene and delete the boxers. Okay, so now we don't have boxers. We don't have underwear. Let's save it and export. I like to export as OBJ because OBJ has more clean topology than FBX. Have more, the curves are better, and I can see here that our hand is inside. Our hand is inside the head. So let's rotate this a little bit. Just take off the hand. Okay. Let's save it. I think that's cool. And let's export this. Now let's remove hidden meshes because we hide the eyelashes. Okay, and let's go to our sphere CC3 and let's go with Kevin here, OBJ01. Let's save it and let's go to Houdini and let's go with create the project first. So let's go and pick our path. So this way it will create a lot of folders for us to work with Houdini. And let's go with Fear. Accept. And let's save this one into job. And let's go with Fear. Oops. Fear 01 and save it. Let's place our character and let's place a file and let's go pick that OBJ. So let's go up, CC3, Kevin, and accept. This will be really big, so let's go with transform and let's go with 0.1. And I want to check one little thing. I want to check the scale of our sadness work, because that one really, I think it was on point with scale and everything else. So let's see that one. Let's see. Oops. Okay, let me cancel everything. Okay. I don't need to see the project. I just want to see the scale of our female character. Really enjoyed this sadness one. I think it was really good. So the scale 0.1. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. And let's go. Let's close this one. We don't need this. Okay, so I'm scaling 0.1. Cool. I think that's pretty cool. Let me check the eyelashes. We still have the eyelashes. I didn't. But this should have not exported with eyelashes. Let me see what is going on. Somehow it got back the eyelashes. Let me try and delete them here on Houdini. Let's see if I can. Let's go just with the body. Okay, I need to export again. And this time let's try and not have the eyelashes. I don't know what went wrong. Hide. Okay. Let's save it. And let's go again. Export. OBJ character. Remove hidden. Okay. And let's go with 02. If you have any questions about the pipeline and the workflow, let me know on the chat. Let's go with 02 now and see. Okay, nice. Let's delete this one. I think that's cool. We have some points there. But that's okay, I think. So now, what will we do? Let me try and see what can we do with fear. I was thinking about some forms trying to grab, but what do you guys think we should do for this emotion? Yeah. Let's try. Yeah, I think I'm going to make some type of ants trying to grab. Or even human forms. This one will be a little bit more complex. Let's try and let's save it and create a new one. So my chat is bugging out. I don't know what is going on. So I need to turn off the chat. Sorry about that. I don't know if you can see, but my chat is trolling me. It is spamming all the last ones. I don't know what is going on. So I'll try to keep up with the chat during the live stream. Let me try and can I like create a pop-up? Okay, so I have this one, and can I create a pop-up for the Twitch? So I can keep. Give me just 1 second to try and. Oops. In fear, people usually try to hide their face. Yeah, maybe I should put the hand a little bit higher. Do you think so? It will be something like this. So let me try and rotate this one. So maybe this will be the position. Something like that. And now I'm trying to make a pop-up of the chat on Twitch, but I'm not seeing. So let's go with this. His expression looks happy. Do you think so? It has the lips going down. This is not happy, and he's biting the lips. But to be honest, you won't see that much about the... Yeah, but when you zoom out, it looks like happy. But you won't see that much of the expression, right? You can see on the last ones. Maybe on happiness you can see, but on the other ones you don't see that much. And if we need, we can always come back and edit the pose. So this is the front. So do you think I should cover more the face or hide more the face? We go on Pinterest, as you said, Pinterest fear pose. Oops. That looks funny. That is not fear. Okay, let's go back. Let me think. So we were going to try and recreate something close to this one. I'm afraid that if I hide or put the hands on the face way too much, it will look like sadness, right? I'm afraid of that. So let's go with something like this, and maybe just use the hands or the body. So let's go here. Let's go with Kevin again, or base male. Let's give some underwears before Twitch or YouTube gets mad with me. So let's now go with the pose and try to find a cool one, trying to grab something. So I just want a base pose because we are just using the upper body, right? So let's go here and this one. Let's try and make something like that. Okay, and on signs, let's go with something here, left one, and on the right one, let's go with grab. Okay, that looks cool. And let me edit just a little bit in case that I want to use that part. Let me see how it looks. Maybe I want the right hand. Can I zoom? Let me zoom. Oops. Front, and I want to zoom out here. Okay, let's pose this end a little bit better. Okay, I think that's cool. Let's go with grab Kevin. And let's export this one. And I almost forgot that we need to edit the mesh again. Let's go to the face and select our eyelashes, hide, and this one, hide. Okay. I think that's cool enough. And what do we need more? Still need the underwear. Okay, so when I delete, so this is what happened in the previous one. So let's go and hide again the eyelashes. Okay, and let's export this one, save and export. Let's go with grab Kevin obj01. Should I go with FPX so we can edit the pose on Houdini? Let me think. Let's go with this one for now. We can tweak a little bit later, maybe. So let's go back and let's prepare the scene. So let's go character here, and now let's grab the other ones. Go with grabs because I want some of them, and here I want the grab Kevin. Yep. Let's delete that one. Okay, cool. So we are going to prepare the scene. So let's place, let me think. Let's place a box to start making booleans. Go with boolean. Let's go with a merge. Just to be quicker on the workflow. And this box, let's increase this. Oops. Let's try to make this faster. Okay, here is one. Now let's transform. Let's place it on the floor. Something like that, and you can even increase this a bit. So let's go and increase this. Oops. Come on, just increase this one. Okay. And let's place another transform. And let's scale it. So let's go move origin. Okay, and scale. And we want another one. I like to have different transforms for each part. So place. So now let's go something. You can see my idea, right? What I want to do. Let's use the same one. And on this one, let's go again. Rotate, rotate, rotate. And I did something wrong here. Okay. And let's place it something like that. Let's invert the scale just to be a little bit different. And now I want, let's go here. This one, I just want, let's go invert it, reset this one. I just want one of the arms, so let me try and do it the other way. So here, let's go here. And I just want one of the arms, so let's go something like this really quickly. Okay, and on this boolean, instead of subtract, I want the intersection. So let's see how it looks. Okay. Why is that intersection? Why it's just this part? Should be everything that is inside. Let me go and try to understand why. Okay, if it doesn't work, let's go the other way. Let's go here, here, and on this one, I want the opposite, so let's go. Let's push this back. Oops. And let's place another one. So this one will be for that hand. Okay, cool. Maybe even I can come here and increase this a bit. So I just have that part of the arm. Okay, cool. So now let's move it down. Put on the origin. Okay, I knew I could. I was thinking there's a way to do this. So now let's scale this up a little bit. And let's place it. And these will be the no. Okay, and these will be out grabs. Let's call it grabs. Okay, so now let's place it somewhere else. So let's go with something like that. And let's turn off that wire. See, let's keep this one, but let's invert this one for -1. Okay. And let's place it something like that, and let's increase the size. Oops, wrong one. Let's place another one because 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. So I can move this a little bit better. Okay, that looks cool enough. I think we will have the idea, right? And let's go up. Okay, cool. So first let's work on the character. Okay, so what do I want? Maybe particles going back. Hi, Henry. How are you? And welcome to the stream. I'm a professional. I do 3D art and digital art, mainly on the studio. I work with Cinema 4D, and I started working with Houdini a few years back. And to be honest, is maybe 70% obvious than professional. Really enjoy spending some time with Houdini exploring new stuff. I love X. I love programming. That's why I started working with Houdini, because I came from processing. And I've started this stream just as an hobby to show people that you can really play and have fun with Houdini. It's not only for professional hard works that you see on cinemas or high quality projects. You can just, like you do on Cinema 4D, you can just have fun and chill out a little bit while working. Thanks. Thank you so much. If you are new to the channel, I create and share knowledge with tutorials about Houdini if you want to check them out and learn a few other skills if you don't have already. So I'm trying. What happened? I was trying to create I was waiting for the emit particle fluid, but I forgot to press enter. Okay. I was waiting for the system and I forgot to press enter. So let's go up. So fluid interior, let's delete it. And let's go something like this. Okay. Now let's go with fluids A. Fluids A are particles. A. Yeah, I understand. Okay, I forgot to press a no. I like to have these things organized. Go without character. And our grid surface, this is too much. Let's go 0.1. 0.2. Okay. And on voxel size, let's decrease this a little bit. A bit like that. Okay. Let's play a little bit with this one. So on the flip source, let's do what we did on the past ones. ID, age, turn off recede. And vorticity, let's increase this to 1000 and everything else is cool. And let's add some vops. Let's go add turbulence. Let me increase the particle separation to decrease the resolution. There's something wrong here. Can I turn off that? Okay. Let's go back to 1.2. So I don't know if you are following the collection that I'm doing. So I'm creating emotions. This is the concept, space emotions. trying to answer these questions. Do you believe all animals have emotions? Does every living being have emotions? Nah, I'm Portuguese. The accent is close to Italian, I think. And if there are living beings beyond this planet, do they have emotions? So trying to answer that, I'm creating this digital art for this collection. So this one is happiness, then we did the anger one, and the last one on the last stream we did the sadness. And now we are working on the fear one. Oops. Okay, let's add some, let's go with some turbulence or maybe flow noise. Let's go with flow noise. Oops, not flop, flow. Thank you, thank you. So on the fear one, we are missing two emotions. So this is the fear, and last one will be the disgust. This on fear, I'm trying to make something close to this. Let's see how it goes, and enjoying the process and having some fun. So let's just add. Let's displace this, or maybe let's displace this. Okay, and let's go. I like to have a parameter to scale up the force. Let's go noise force. The default is 1, and let's multiply. I'm just during my tutorials, everyone was being afraid of text and looking at text while working. So I started using VOPs because it's the same. You are programming, but you are programming with nodes and with a more graphic. It's called graphic programming, right? And now I got used to work with VOPs. But on the start I was always using Vex. It was just because everyone was afraid of Vex, and I started using VOPs so people can understand that it's the same. You are programming as you do on Vex, but you are programming with nodes. But I got really used to VOPs. So, and to use noises, I think VOPs have already have all the nodes that you need and the parameters, so I think it's easier, to be honest. But yeah, that's the main one. Let's go and let's try and see what we have now. Okay. So the force is way too big, and I don't want gravity because we are on space. I think the frequency is way too strong, and let's space relative just to tweak one of them. And I want to add, let's go with parameter, and let's go with custom velocity, and let's go with a 3 float vector, and let's add this to our displacement. Right, with this add node we are displacing, adding a few values to the current position. So this way, if you want to see, I can put like -5 and all our particles will go back, as you can see. Of course, that is way too much, so let's go with 0.25 and maybe 0. Oh, I want to go down a bit on the Y. I was checking if my multi-stream was refreshing the chat. So let's see how it goes. Something cool, but now our noise is way too weak. So let's go, and maybe this one was way too low too. We need higher frequency. Okay. That looks cool. Let's go up. Let's delete this one. Let's go to our particles and delete this. Okay. And let me try and think what we need. So let's place a null. Oops. Out liquid. We are going to use file caches for this to have more particles with the wedge trick. And let's place a VOP. Again, point VOP. Let's use the age as we did previously. Let's use the age to color it. Let's oops, not that one. Source max promote parameter. And on this one, let's go with max age. Okay, and we are going to use this to color over life. So let's go with the ramp and this ramp to color, right? Let's go up and let's tweak this to 90, maybe 60. Okay, and let's go with something. Let me change this edit parameters, max age. Oops, we need to do this here. So this one will be between 0 and 3 so far, just to have more range. Okay, and let's go and pick a nice fear palette. Let's go with fear color palette. Oops. So we have purples. I think this one is, we use this for happiness. This is not fear. So let's see, someone on the last stream said something about this one. That looks cool. So let's go with this. So a little bit of red, some orange, and a lot of purples. I think that is cool. So let's go with darker purples. Okay, something more like this. We had the red one, just to add a little bit of contrast. Orange, and let's go back for purples. Something like that. Okay, I think that looks pretty cool. And now let's merge. Oops, merge. Let's go pick our character, right? So let's go with character fear, out character. That's why I like nulls. Let's place a scatter. Let's turn off the relax. Let's increase this a lot. 1 million. Okay. That, I think that will look cool for now. And let's copy paste that point fob just to have the ramp. And now I will just want turbulence position. Let's promote this. Oops. Promote everything and wire that here. Let's delete this one. Okay, and let's merge. Yeah, the problem is that I can't really use black because we are on the galaxy, right? So if I use black, you won't see the particles, right? I need to have a little bit of contrast because of the background. If I use black, you won't see anything. That's a little bit tricky. So, oops, let's go up. Let's delete this one. Okay, something was wrong. Let me try and use another one. See if we have a better. Oops. Wrong one. Okay, I think that looks a little bit better. Let's go and change the background, right, to dark, and geometry, let's go with 1, 2. Okay, we have something. You are not annoying me. It's okay to ask that. So there's something that I want to change on this one. Maybe go back. I want the particles to fall a little bit down. And let's increase the resolution. And on this one, I want them to be to fall a little bit more to the back. Okay, maybe 0.8. Let's see how it goes. I think the frequency is all right. And maybe on this one I want a little bit less roughness, just a little bit. And I want this to be 0.75 and 1. Maybe 0.5. Okay. So now let's do that trick with the wedge. Okay. So let me go and alt click. Switch this a bit. And on this one I want to split. And I want to go to the out. Let's use the wedge. Okay, let's go here. Let's put a file cache. Okay, let's go fluids a cache. And I don't like the heap name, as you may know. And I want dot wedge. Okay, and let's go grab that file cache. Here, let's go render, accept, increase this size. This window, I can't see much. Okay, cool. So now I want to create 6 variations, and let's go up. Let's go here to 1. Let's go, and I want to add a float. Where is it? Float, float, float. Float. Let's go with seed, seed, accept, and copy parameter. We did this for the sadness, so I'm going to be a little bit faster. Okay, let's paste relative. Okay, and here let's go with seed. Let's paste relatives. Let's clean that because it is already a channel. I want to go from some crazy numbers. Okay, seed is cool. Now let's change a bit our current custom velocity. Let's go copy parameter. But we can't do like that. So let me try and let's copy parameter this one. Let's go with custom val y and paste relative. And I want to go between, which values do we have? Minus 0.8. So let's go with minus 0.095. And here I want minus 0. Let me think, 0.5. Okay, maybe more. 7. That's a little bit of tweaking. And the frequency, let's change the frequency. Let's go here and copy parameter. Let's go with frequency, paste relative, and our frequency is switching on 0.4. Let's go with 0.3 and 0.5. Okay, let's go increase this a little bit. No, 0. Let's go 6. Okay, we have 3. We are going to change a little bit. Okay, that's cool enough. So let's go up. Let's check the file cache that we have. The wedge, cool. Let's go wedge files. Everything is done. And let's press render wedges to have a few file caches. Okay, that's cool. Hey Lucas, are you uploading this stream session? Yes, all my live streams are available on Twitch or on YouTube. I don't think if I don't know if Twitch deletes the live streams, okay, but they are all online on my YouTube channel. Okay, so give me 1 second while these do the file cache. Okay, and let me think if everything is all right. Yes, so give me just 1 second and I'll be right back. I'm back. Nice, fantastic work. Thank you. Let's see how this one goes. The fear one. If you have any question about the work or the tutorials or my online content, any of them, let me know. And don't forget to press the follow button. Okay, so we have 6 file caches. Let's go and see. Let's see them. So let's go with file cache. Load from disk, and let's go pick that one. Let's go to our geo. First one. Okay, oops. So we have our first, our second, third. I really need to learn the new way, the PDG way. Okay, so let's go with merge. And let's go with time shift. And we want the last frame, 60. And let's wire that here. Okay, so let's clean this a bit. Let's wire everything in place. Okay, so we have the file caches here. So let's see them. Okay, I think that's cool. You can always come here and tweak this a bit. Something more like that. And now we can have more spots. With that fire. Okay, what do you guys think? It looks a little bit more like fear. Now let's convert everything else into particles. But we still need, let's name this color over life. And let's add another VOP. Okay, to add some turbulence. So let's add some flow, Untitled flow. Let's go to 3D input and create our displacement. And let's go with a parameter again. Noise force. Let's multiply the 3D vector first and then the float, and then add this to our position. Okay, and let's create input parameter. Okay, cool. So now let's see this in action. So this one with no noise now. Let's prepare everything else. Okay, so now let's add some noise. Let's decrease the frequency. Okay, cool. Something like 45, 10, and 1. Okay, we have more flow. That looks cool. We can see more of those veins there. Okay, cool. Let's see without. Weird. A little bit more chaotic, right? So just one. Okay, cool. So let's merge and let's go with null. And let's go out particles main character. Okay, that is cool. And I think I'm going to wrap out this stream this week. So on the next week we will work on the ambient particles, right? So we will transform these into particles and have the ambient. Basically we are going to add this part right on the ambient and then work on the rendering. So I'm going to finish up today on this week. Here we just finished the main character and the basic poses. I think that looks cool. Very cool. And let's finish here. I hope you enjoy the stream. And if you are new, don't forget to hit the subscribe on YouTube and follow button on Twitch. If you have any question, let me know on the chat before we go. And I hope you enjoyed this one. The fear one is really tricky and the last one will be even more difficult to make, but let's see how it goes. And don't forget to check the new tutorial that I released yesterday. And I hope you have some fun, enjoy the content, and see you on the next week. Bye bye.